Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to the new subscribers. Hope you enjoy what you see. As I said in my live, I four around the world recipes this week because I missed two from last week. So today is Thailand and I'm doing a pad Thai. So what you're going to need is half an onion, and you show you what to do with each thing. 2 garlic cloves, chicken breast or thigh. Now I got my chicken, well, it's kind of like a half a chicken, and I paid €2 for that for the butchers rather than getting, you're going to need 2 eggs, you're going to need 1.5 cups of bean sprouts. You're going to need half a cup of spring onions, and a 1/4 cup of finely chopped peanuts. You're also going to need, as an optional, lime wedges, ground chili or cayenne pepper. Now, the only thing I have done wrong is when I went to Tesco's, they had the rice noodles and vermicelli noodles right next to each other in the same packaging. So I inadvertently got the wrong noodles, but these are going to have to do. So yeah, it is supposed to be rice noodles, but as I said, they're going to have to do. Now for your sauce, you're going to need dark soy sauce, tomato ketchup, fish sauce, rice wine vinegar, and yeah, I think that's it. So I will show you as I go along what I'm going to do. So let's get cracking, let's get cooking. So as you see, I have my chicken here. So the first thing you want to do is take all the chicken meat off, sliced up. So I'm going to do that with this chicken. When I've done that, I will bring you back. Okay, I've decided to show you. All I'm doing at the moment is taking the skin off, and you're just gently cutting through the membrane. Now obviously use a sharp knife, but like I'm using this one, probably not the best idea, but like you could pull it off, but sometimes if you do that, it reshapes the chicken. And there you see a nice big piece of chicken breast. And obviously here's the wing. So I'm going to slice this up and then I will bring you back. So as you can see, yeah, I butchered it a little bit as I'm not a butcher. So I took the breast meat off as what I could. As you can see, there's still bones in this, and obviously the fat, the chicken skin. I'm going to put that away and I'm going to freeze it, and in a future video I will show you how to make a chicken stock, and bits and pieces of meat that are left over will go into that. And I also took the chicken wing off. You can freeze these until you have enough, and then you can make your own chicken wing, barbecue chicken wings or spicy chicken wings, which I may do also on a later date. So yeah, let's get everything else prepped. Now that my hands have been washed and my knife has been washed, because obviously you don't want to contaminate anything. So now I'm going to prepare my onion. Again, you can use the peelings and stuff for a vegetable stock. So there's 2 stocks you could actually make. Using some of the ingredients, the only thing you have to do is obviously add to it. So this says half an onion, and we're doing this in slices. Not the best slices. So that's roughly about half my onion. So I'm going to put that into a dish ready. Next we're going to do the spring onion. And I'm just using half a cup, which I'm set, well, was it half a cup? Sorry, quarter of a cup. So I'm saying that's roughly about what, maybe one, maybe two. I'll be doing one as I'm doing this for myself. I'm giving you the full recipe, but if I'm doing it for myself, sometimes I do a little bit less. So that's now my spring onions ready. Now I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. Of course you can use tamarind, a paste. Unfortunately I couldn't find any, but on this recipe it did say if you didn't have that, I could do this as a close resemblance. So you're going to need roughly 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. And it does say tomato ketchup, so that's what I'm using. And into that you're going to add brown sugar. Which is roughly a teaspoon, and then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, one, 2, and then you want 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Now I'm not 100% sure if I have enough of 1 teaspoon. As you can see there's only a little bit left, but you can substitute or add, which I'm going to do roughly half, because I only have roughly half dark soy sauce. So I'm going to add half teaspoon of light soy sauce. And then you're going to be using 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. One, 2, and that is your sauce. You're just going to give it a stir, and that's your sauce done. So we'll just give this a quick mix. And that's your sauce done. Then you're going to use, you need to get some garlic cloves. Now it does say 2. I'm going to put 3 in because, yeah. And all you're going to do is take the outer husk out of them, because we're going to chop them up. Sorry, I'm thinking of another thing. Yeah, we're going to chop these up, so that's what I'll do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to soak your rice noodles in a bowl with hot water. So you just need to cover those rice noodles, and you're going to leave them in a bowl with the hot water. Now this is a quick kind of recipe because you don't want those rice noodles going too soggy. So you're only going to put them in there for roughly 5 minutes. You're not going to, don't even stand in there more than 10 minutes. Then you're going to drain them in a colander and run cold water underneath them. Now I've got mine soaking now, so the top is running on that. So you're just going to cook the onion and the garlic. And then you're going to add your chicken pieces, and you're going to cook them until they're nearly cooked. Now as usual, I am kind of using my own oil. I'm using olive oil. Normally this would be cooked in canola. Use the oil that you feel comfortable most with. I just feel comfortable and I like cooking with olive oil. So you're just waiting for this to be roughly 98% cooked. So you don't want to overcook anything. Now I will be doing something I've never done before, so, well, doing a recipe like this, and we're going to move all that to one side. Now if you didn't put enough oil in, you can always put a little bit more oil in. So we're going to move that to one side. And we're going to pour our egg in, and we're going to scramble it. Now it does say to use a wooden spoon, so that's why I'm using one. So we're just going to scramble this egg. I'm getting a bit of the chicken in there. Doesn't matter. And then you're going to start gradually bringing that in with your chicken and your onions and garlic. You could also use this, you could do tofu and that, and sometimes you can have both. Now we're going to add our bean sprout. Nope. And now we're going to add our sauce that we made when I found where I put it. And our sauce. I'm not a very good tosser, so I'm just going to gently just ever so gently, just so that all mixed in. Now we added our noodles, and I know they're the wrong noodles. Now we're just going to wait for the noodles to absorb your sauce. So that's what you're doing, you're just waiting for your noodles to absorb all the sauce. As I said, you're supposed to toss it, but this pan is very heavy. And if I use two hands, I'll knock my camera out of the way. Then you're going to add your spring onions. And your peanuts. Now it does say chopped, but I crushed them because I still want some texture of the peanut, and you're just going to use roughly about half. Give that all a nice mix. And that's your pad thai virtually done. So the next time you'll see this will be in my bowl. And there you can see the finished project. I've added the chili powder and my wedge of lemon. So let's give this a taste test. So the first thing I'm going to do is squeeze some lime on it. Now, as I said, I've never had Thailand pad thai before, so I don't know how authentic this recipe is to a pad thai. I'm hoping it is pretty close. I did my research like I normally do, but so we're going to try some of the chicken. I'm trying to get some of these noodles on. I know the noodles are not the right noodles, as they're glass noodles. I can taste the sauce really, really well. I can't taste the chili very much, but maybe that's because I didn't put enough on. Now I'm going to try with a little bit of everything. That really balances it out because you have the crunch of the peanut, you have the sweet and sourness from the sauce, you can taste, not massively, but you can taste the egg there. Noodles are cooked perfect. Chicken is nice and tender. You also get the crunch from the bean sprouts. And you get the refreshing flavour from the lime that you squirt on it. So that's my version of a pad thai. Hope you like the video. If you do, please consider subscribing. Click the notification bell for new uploads. Leave a comment in the comment box. I read all, I answer all. Until the next recipe, which will be for Tuesday, I will say goodbye, have fun, have a lovely day. Goodbye.